What if your next-door neighbor just vanished, and no one ever solved it? You'd probably think it could never happen in your small town. But these 5 real cases where people simply disappeared will make you think twice about the safety of your own neighborhood. Our first case takes us to a sleepy town in Oklahoma. On the evening of July 12, 1983, Tiffany McKinney, a 24-year-old waitress, vanished without a trace after leaving her shift at a local diner. No one saw a thing. No one heard anything. And for years, it was as if she had simply disappeared from the face of the earth. Let's dive into what we know. At first, local authorities believed she might have run away or left voluntarily. However, as time passed, more questions arose. Could Tiffany have been taken by someone who knew her? Or was this the work of a stranger? What's eerie is that in the years following her disappearance, several other young women in nearby towns also went missing under similar circumstances. It's as though this quiet region in Oklahoma has become a magnet for mystery. Some people even say they know the truth, but they're too afraid to talk. And the case remains unsolved to this day. But Tiffany McKinney isn't the only person to have vanished under strange circumstances in small towns across the country. Case number 2 will make you question everything you thought you knew about safety in the community. In Eureka, California, back in 2001, Jesse Adams, a 17-year-old high school student, mysteriously disappeared from the parking lot of a local grocery store in broad daylight. It's not like Jesse to just walk off. He had a family, a job, and a life. The fact that this happened so openly left the entire town reeling. Witnesses said they saw Jesse walking toward his car, but after that, nothing. No witnesses, no surveillance footage, and no trace of Jesse. Over time, the case went cold, but that doesn't mean the mystery went away. Many speculate that this could have been a targeted crime, but there's no evidence to back it up. Could someone have taken him? Or was there more to this disappearance than anyone knows? And now, case number 3 brings us to a haunting twist, where the victim's own family may have been hiding the truth all along. This next case is particularly chilling. On October 10, 1998, in Sedona, Arizona, Melinda Parker, a 32-year-old yoga instructor, was last seen leaving her home after a late-night phone call. The chilling part? It wasn't until several days later, when her family realized she had never returned, that anyone even noticed she was missing. What makes this case so disturbing is that there was no indication that anything was wrong. No arguments, no signs of distress, just gone. In fact, it wasn't until hours later, when loved ones realized Melinda hadn't returned, that the police were called. But by then, it was too late. All authorities found were faint footprints leading to the nearby forest, and after that, no evidence was discovered. Could someone have abducted her? Or is there a darker story lurking beneath the surface? Local rumors suggest that Melinda's ex-husband may know more than he's letting on, but there's never been enough proof to lead to an arrest. And now, case number 4 brings us to a haunting twist, where the victim's own family may have been hiding the truth all along. In Ely, Nevada, Ashley Williams, a 29-year-old schoolteacher, was last seen on March 3, 2010, leaving a family gathering at her sister's house late at night. The chilling part? It wasn't until a few days later that anyone even noticed she was missing. For years, some people have whispered that Ashley's family knew more than they let on. Were they hiding something? Could there have been a cover-up? Or was there a much darker reason behind the disappearance? Several family members reportedly changed their stories when questioned by authorities, which only deepens suspicions. The case remains unsolved to this day, and Ashley's family refuses to discuss the case publicly, adding even more layers to the mystery. The final case on our list today is one that's been baffling investigators for decades. In Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Robert Bobby Harris, a 39-year-old mechanic, vanished without a trace on January 27, 1985. And to this day, no one has been able to figure out what happened. Was it a case of foul play? Or is there something much deeper to this story? Every year the case gets colder, but still, there are whispers among locals who claim to know what really happened. Could the truth be buried right under their noses? Or was it a cruel coincidence that took Bobby away? Some believe he might have been involved in a shady business deal that led to his disappearance, but no one knows for sure. These are just a few of the small-town disappearances that still haunt our communities, with no answers to be found. If you recognize any details from these cases, or if you have any information, please share it in the comments below. Even the smallest clue could lead to justice for these victims and their families. Some cases go cold, but they never stop being important. Share this video to keep their memories alive. Let's spread the word and get these stories out there. Maybe someone, somewhere, remembers something that can solve these mysteries.